Okay, I'm Tiffany Renee Briscoe. This is Dakota Carlisle Tongue. We are showing an episode of Anointed Warriors of Praise about music and how music helps different people, socially, unifies people, all music, religious, jazz, instrumental, and rap. All of them come together, really, because they're telling a story. And when you're telling a story, you use music all to tell your story. Like I do. I do praise dancing, and that tells a story. I have to move to interpret the moves throughout my body. I'm telling a story then. Now, when you tell a story, you put a song with it. That means a whole lot to you. And I notice a lot of people rap and sing, and it's about their life, and they're very real. Dakota, how do you think music helps society, or how does it help you socially, music?
Help me socially. It's debating like who's better than stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, they got Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, Small stuff. It keeps you debating.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Gives you your own opinion.
Right, and it shows that you're real, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you come out to be real, it's like it's hardcore. You know, you really have to get your point across. You really have to be unified. You really have to be smart. You know, and music, when you're into music, that takes a smart person. Do beats like you do. Very good. I'm happy with that. So Coda does beats sometimes, and he'll do his music, and it's really nice. But another subject I want is how it helps society, in my opinion. Society depends on using the music to help them out. Some music is nice, some music is kind of difficult to understand, but it's all in the same circle. It all circles together, so you understand each other. Music also touches the soul of the person. It's really deep. And when you have a song that relates to your life, man, that's really deep. That's an excellent point. As you are lucky to that. Dakota, has music touched your soul before?
Yeah, it touched my soul.
How?
Just
Makes you motivated,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Good. And it makes you strong, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're doing something on your own and you're independent, so you make your own beats. That's great. I'm very proud of you for that. Also, my sister Nicole, she's a gospel singer. And my sister Kimberly, she's a piano player. I learned from them. When I started praise dancing at a young, well, maybe 20 or 21, when my mom had her own church, I started to really, really like it. And I was going through a lot in life, but the praise dancing helped heal me from what I was going through. So that's why I want to keep up on it. It is a change in your life, a meaningful change in your life, whereas that you can get through problems, you don't have to suffer anymore. I also like rap because it tells a story. It's real and authentic. It tells you how to live ignorant in hard times if you're hardcore. It tells a whole story, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And that's why, is that why you're into rap? Because it's a little bit, it's authentic and it's, you know, real and you can express yourself.
Yeah, I can
That's
relate.
good because it can teach you different things. I was raised in the church, so I sung on the choir too. And if my mother wouldn't have put us on a choir, she was trying to develop certain talents in us. Just like you know, you have certain talents. Did you start young in music?
Yeah, I started.
And you
young.
liked, and you were called onto it as a talent.
Yeah.
And when you learn something as a little child, of course you're going to use it when you're older. In your mind, you don't forget that. You don't forget music. You don't forget jazz music. You don't forget rap music. It's a part of your aura, put it that way. And then when it's a part of your aura, you're like, man, this is so exciting. You understand? And it's very hard to get in the field, especially to me as trying to do rap and singing. It's kind of difficult because you have to sing a different kind of aspect to sell yourself, a different kind of meaning to make sure it's different. You know, you don't want the beats the same, but you want to relate to the character inside of you. You want to relate to the A&R people that you're serious, like I'm trying to do, and that you're different.
Yeah.
And your songs are very different, and it makes you specifically different, and you stand out. So what I'm trying to say is that when I do my praise dancing, it is different, as you know, you've seen it.
Yeah.
And it touches, actually praise dancing, also it's the meaning of it is supposed to make people come to Christ. That's the meaning of it. And I also think rap and praise dancing can can relate to each other because you're telling a story and it's real. And some rap music may heal you. You know, you're telling about your life story, you're telling about your future, you're telling about your past, and before you know it, you're busting out a song. You know, yeah. you're very, very dedicated to that. I see that in you. I'm very dedicated to praise dancing and music as well. I will keep talking about myself so I can be humble. You also have to share your gift. You know, you can't always be in the spotlight.
Yeah.
You have to give somebody else a chance. You know, you gotta back off a little bit. And sharing your gift, like me, I like to share my gift with people, my talent, so they'll be blessed. You know, I also wrote poetry. Hopefully, I help people get through the day or get through a hard problem. But what I'm trying to say is, music is definitely detrimental. It's wonderful. It's great. You know, it like puts society in the same box sometimes because sometimes you all are relating, and me too, to the same thing. Mm-hmm. So when you have rap or jazz or religion, you often think, how can I put this all together in a box? How can it make a difference? How can it be the same thing? How can it help people become unified in what you're supposed to do? That's just my opinion of music or whatever. Also, classical music is one of my favorites too. It calms you down, it relaxes you, and it makes you feel good inside. And it's very, very quiet.
It's soothing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Especially at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I listen to classical music, I calm down, just turn off my lights, really, and just stay quiet. I also do that with religious music. Just sometimes it'll heal you if you have that day, you know. Also, when you are in a bind, music can help you think. You know, you think outside the box.
Yeah.
You're like, how can this help people? So when you do your music, do you think outside the box?
Yeah, I think outside the box.
How do you do it?
Just take
Relate
my
to
time.
people, take your time.
Yeah, I got a piece of paper, ink pen, and pencil, and just think how people feel, what they're going through, what's their situation. I just get to work.
So what kind of people are you trying to reach with your rap music? Different people,
Anyone for real,
anybody?
yeah, anybody.
Oh, that's a good answer. Good. So, you know, that's universal. It's what you do. You want to help people outside of outside the group, or you want to help everybody. That's good. That's really universal. Anointed Warriors of Praise is a ministry that started up a couple of years ago with me and this girl named Yvonne, and I had kids in the dance group. We went to the Verizon, different things like that. But Yvonne was my friend. She motivated me. It also helps you to have a friend in the same business that you deal with. Okay, now this is coming to the end of the show. Dakota, when you see yourself on whatever you see yourself on, how do you feel when you see yourself on YouTube? I'm humble, but you must feel something.
Humble, blessed, feel blessed.
Oh, yes, that's very
Feel better
good.
about myself. Yeah.
Right, very good. Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to email me, it's TiffanyBriscoe56@gmail.com. And then you, if you're comfortable.
Yeah, mine's tonguedakota@gmail.com.
Good. Well, this is the end of our show. And I wanted to tell everybody, God bless. Please write me for some ideas. Please email me if you want to come on the show. We're very open. We're tangible. Right, Dakota?
Yeah.
So thank you for being on my show. And this is your show, too.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Amen.